I hope you had a beautiful and great night. Alright, this is Actors Girls Captive into Call of the Captive Diary, episode 24, season 3, written by Precious Chinwe Obialor-Ukazim. So, Sevita is back, and now want to get to understand how our trip was. And Junior don't run, go meet Sevita. So let's get to today's business. Alright, Junior changed into something nice and dashed out to the workers' home. Had brunch together with the family, and afterwards, himself and Sarita took a walk down the street, where she shared with him her experience at the Paris Fashion Week. I'm absolutely chuffed to be back in the UK after the Paris Fashion Week. It was mental mate. I worked for some of the biggest designers, and it was surreal to see my face plastered on billboards and in magazines. The energy was electric, the light, the music, the crowd. It was like nothing I've ever experienced before. Sarita began as she walked down, her face beaming with excitement while listening with a warm smile. I remember the first show I did. I was proper nervous. But as soon as I stepped onto the catwalk, something clicked. The adrenaline rush was like high, and I felt like I was on top of the world. The designers were so talented, and I love seeing their creations come to life on the runway. From intricate details to bold statements, each piece was a work of art. What struck me most was the diversity of the models and the designs. It was amazing to see people from different backgrounds and cultures come together to celebrate fashion. I felt proud to be part of it, and it was an incredible experience to be among some of the most talented people in the industry. The backstage chaos was hilarious, though. Models rushing to get into their outfits, hair and makeup teams frantically styling last minute touches. It was chaos, but in a good way. Everyone was so focused, yet so supportive of each other. It was like being part of a big, crazy family. And one of the highlights for me was meeting some of the most influential people in the industry, from photographers to stylists. Everyone was so passionate about their craft. I even got to chat with some of my idols. It was surreal. Now that I'm back in the UK, I'm excited to share my experience with others and inspire young models who are just starting out. I'm planning to do some workshops and talks, sharing my tips and tricks for breaking into the industry. It's been a wild ride, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. Paris Fashion Week was everything I dreamed it would be and more. I'm already counting down the days until the next one. Sarita told Junior, who was wild by revelations. He felt a little uneasy. Wait, what? She's talking about meeting influential people in the industry and she's glowing about it. Who exactly did she meet? I hope she's not getting too caught up in all this. I don't want to lose her to the glamour of it all. What if she meets someone who offers her a huge contract or a career changing opportunity and she decides to follow the person? What if she decides to focus on a modeling career and doesn't have time for me anymore? Ha. I hate feeling like this. I'm supposed to be a support system, not some insecure friend. Junior, being caught up in his own thoughts, said to himself while struggling with a feeling of uneasiness. But it's hard not to feel this way when she's talking about meeting people who are basically her idols. I feel like I'm just me, and she's out there conquering the world and meeting influential people. I know she's still the same person, but it's hard not to worry about losing her. Maybe I'm just being paranoid. She's still the same Sarita I fell in love with. Maybe I should just trust her and support her, no matter what. But man, it's hard not to feel a little jealous when she's already talking about all these influential people. Junior thought to himself, then took a deep breath, trying to calm his racing thoughts. Okay. I'll chill. Maybe she's not even thinking about any of this stuff. I'll just play it cool and ask her about the people she met. Maybe she's just excited about the experience and doesn't even realize how much I missed her. I'll just listen to her and be supportive. That's what friends are for, right? He asks himself while Carmen is raising heart, nodding in response whew, to his own question and smiling as if he was actually happy for her. Yes, I'm supposed to be a supportive friend, but man, I hope she's not going to get too caught up in all the glamour. Modeling can be a crazy world, and I don't want her to get hurt. I've seen what happened to some of those models who get too caught up in the industry. It's not pretty. He continued with his thoughts while still wearing that fake smile. Okay, take a deep breath, Junior, he told himself silently. I'll just focus on being genuinely happy for her and supporting her dreams. That's what love is all about, right? Supporting each other's passion and goals. I'll just talk to her and ask her some questions related to the event. Maybe we can even celebrate our success together. I should be a confidant, a support system in every sense of the word. So, here I go, said Junior, then took a long deep breath before talking. Congratulations on an amazing experience, Sarita, Junior said, a mix of excitement and nervousness on his face, and Sarita smiled, her eyes sparkling. Thanks, it was truly incredible. I met some amazing people and the show was just wow. She repeated herself again about meeting people, and that's actually what disturbs him the most. Junior's curiosity got the better of him. So, who did you meet? Anyone I should know about? He asked curiously, and Sarita laughed. Well, I met some designers, models, and photographers. It was surreal, really. But one of the highlights was meeting Naomi Campbell. She's one of my idols, she told him, and Junior's eyes widened. No way. That's amazing. What was she like? He asked her, trying to be happy for her, especially knowing it's not a man. Sarita's face lit up. She was so nice and down to earth. Okay? Alright. I'm seeing some reactions. Thank you, man. Jesus. We chatted about modeling and she gave me some great advice. It was really inspiring. She replied and Junior smiled, feeling a mix of pride and relief. That's awesome, Sarita. You're killing it in the modeling world and I'm so proud of you. He told her and Sarita leaned in, her voice taking on a more serious tone. Thanks, Junior. Your support means everything to me. I appreciate your friendship and the values you add to my life. She told him sincerely from her heart, and his heart swelled with pride and affection. You will never have to find out, girl, but I'm here for you always. He assured her and she smiled mischievously. Actually, I met someone else who caught my eye. She told him and he raised an eyebrow because he thought they were done talking about the incredible people she met. Oh, who is that? He asked curious and Sarita giggled. His name is Marcos and he's a model too. We met backstage at one of the shows. He's really talented and charming and handsome, of course, she told him, giggling, and Junior's expression shifted instantly. Okay. All right, I guess that's the part was Junior doesn't want to hear, and finally he had to hear it. So definitely, Serika actually saw a guy. Yes, she met a guy. She met Marcos. So please, who is Marcos? And Marcos, what are you doing to Serika? What do you want to do to Junior? Every Marcos, please leave Sarita alone. Junior is already hyperventilated. In short, his BP is high already. Please help me to pity him. Anyway, that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching and see you guys next week. Have a beautiful and lovely weekend. Bye bye.